Where's Kelly?
In the shower. So?
I couldn't see much. They've got fences around the site. Diggers, porta cabins, and some of the roads have been blocked off, so...
Have they started work yet?
I couldn't tell.
You know, when they start digging,
I know.
they're gonna...
Babe, I know.
Is everything okay? Yeah. Yeah, fine. That's a bit early, isn't it?
Yeah, I had a delivery at the shop.
Do you want tea? Yeah, please.
I should get back, actually.
Do you think you'll be able to sort it?
I hope so, yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I could do you some toast as well if you like.
I'm not hungry.
I think we need to talk.
We talked last night.
Look, I think it's time that we started being properly honest with each other. Which means I need to be honest with you.
Do we have to do this now? I feel really rough. I didn't get much sleep last night. I just want to go back to bed.
Do you reckon it's the dog allergies?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Did I hear Faye?
You know, I've got a horrible feeling that her allergies to peanut might be getting worse.
Did you tell her how you feel? Well, you have to tell her. It's not fair to let her think everything's fine when clearly it's not.
I will tell her tonight. I promise. It's good to be back. Why don't you take the day off? You can watch a box, eat some popcorn.
Oh, I'd love to, but I've got a full day of meetings.
Well, guess it's time to do the list.
What?
List of everybody that I've slept with. I want to apologise to each of them individually.
Wow. Well, it might be quite difficult to find a blonde girl on the beach Ibiza.
Well, I can try.
You know, my darling, I don't think you have to apologise to every woman you've ever dumped.
No, I think I do. I want to make sense of what happened. Take my share of responsibility.
Are you worried there might be more bunny boilers out there?
No, but there might be more women who were hurt, or who struggled to cope, or even had some kind of mental illness. I wouldn't know. I just upped and left.
Darling, you're recovering from falling off a shopping centre balcony.
So I can't go back to work until everything's sorted with the police. You've turned down my duvet day, so... No, it's time to make amends.
Do you need any help?
Oh, yeah, grab a shovel. I mean, two can dig a body up quicker than one.
Don't joke, Gary. This is a nightmare.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's real, so...
What if you can't get to the body?
I can't think like that.
Yeah, but maybe we should.
Just let me go and visit the site in daylight first, all right?
And if you do get the body, where are you going to move it to?
I've got an old mate from the army's got a boat, so I'm thinking burial at sea.
You've actually got a mate who'll help you dispose of a body.
If you don't like the answer, don't ask the question.
I can't even believe we're having this conversation.
I will fix it. I promise.
Hey, Councillor Sister, I got the morning off.
What?
The count at the town hall. I'm not missing the election results. Are you coming?
No, mate. I wish I could, but just got too much on, so... You should go, honestly.
You sure?
Come on then. Fingers crossed, eh?
Good luck.
And you?
You haven't touched your pastry.
I'm not hungry.
No offence, but you do look a bit rubbish.
I feel a bit rubbish.
Maybe it's the dog.
I'm not sure.
Is it a flu-y thing?
I think it might be a pregnancy thing.
Are you sure?
No.
But you think you might be? Oh, Faye. how do you feel? I mean, if you are.
It's not good timing. Me and Craig were going through a bit of a tricky patch.
Well, maybe this would help to bring you back together.
Or split us up for good.
Oh, I doubt that. Now, you listen to me. Whatever happens, it'll be okay. You've got your family who love you and will always support you.
I have had a few false alarms before.
Well, maybe you should have a test. And then we'll know for sure and we can decide what to do. Hey? What do you think?
Tell you what, I could murder a fry-up.
You're recovering from heart surgery.
Got a meeting with the cardiologist tomorrow. Yeah. I'm hoping that he's going to lift the ban.
Lift the ban?
Yeah, when I had my operation, he told me that me and Sally had to refrain from intimacy until I got the all clear.
Huh? All intimacy?
Total abstinence.
Even self-intimacy?
Oh, yeah. Way too risky.
Yeah, it's serious, isn't it?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Oh, Tracy's a very demanding woman. She won't stand for that.
Well, Sally's pretty passionate and all. She put me on a timer. I'm simmering, man. I'm telling you, as soon as I get a nod from the head chef, I'm going to be cooking on gas, you know what I mean?
She's not here, though, is she?
Ah, she will be. I just told her about the doctor's appointment. She'll be back in a few days.
Can you wait a few days?
I'm like a coiled spring.
Well, be careful. Might burst a stitch.
It's my mum I'm worried about, you know, what with her being here. Not going to find any space to, you know.
Well, I'd say you could use ours, but we've got Ken. Mind you, when he does go out, me and Tracy, different rooms.
Different rooms?
Yeah, spice things up a bit, you know.
Oh, yeah. Spice things up a bit in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Hiya, only me.
Hi, love.
You must be Kelly.
I thought you dropped this.
Look, I'm trying to sort out your future.
No, I've told you. Don't want anything to do with my dad's money.
Yeah, well, it's easy to say that now, isn't it?
I know what kind of man he is.
Look, your dad owes you. Why don't you just, come and sit down here. Maybe he can help us both.
No, Mum, I've told you. I don't want anything to do with this. Read my lips.
Oh, she'll thank me one day, even though I won't be around to see it.
I wish I had more encouraging news for you.
What, so have you found anything?
I've been doing this a long time. If someone's hiding, no matter how much they don't want to be found, there'll be a clue, something, some sign.
Yeah, well, Rick's a very clever bloke.
Oh, no, not this clever. I'd stake my entire reputation on it. Rick's dead.
Come on, boy.
I've looked into mobile records, bank accounts, credit cards. Everything stops after June 2019.
Maybe you've missed something. I mean, he used to hide pots of money all over the place. And, and if Rick, he ever thought that the police were onto him, well, he knows how to disappear.
I worked for the police over 10 years. Called in a few favours, trust me. They'd be very interested in finding Rick Nealon. And this is absolutely off the record. They're convinced he's dead too.
What? The police are?
Not only that, they also have a prime suspect for his murder. They can't prove it, but they haven't closed the book yet on their investigations. The last man to have any contact whatsoever with your ex-husband. Gary Windass.
Hey, it's the man who fell to earth.
Hey, yeah. I'm a lucky man in oh so many ways.
Things with Sarah?
Yeah, they seem to be okay. Wouldn't blame her if she wanted to run a mile, but maybe, just maybe, she loves me as much as I love her.
That's great. Do you fancy a celebratory cake in the cafe?
Hey, Adam.
I've kind of made plans already.
Why? What happened to you? You flirt with the wrong girl.
Not quite. Let's just call it a misunderstanding. You know how it is.
I can see that you're busy, so I'll see you later.
I was surprised to hear from you.
I thought maybe we could grab a coffee.
A coffee?
Well, and a chat.
Well, let's just hope your wife don't walk in on us like last time, or you could end up with even more bruises.
No. Sarah knows I'm meeting you.
She does.
She does. Shall we go?
Oi! What are you doing? This is private property.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm just curious, you know.
You're trespassing, and you're breaking the law, and we always prosecute.
Look, I'm a county fan, all right? This is going to be the new training ground, yeah?
It's private property.
Yeah, I know. I was just after a sneak preview. Are any of the players in there now?
It's a building site. They're digging the foundations.
Yeah, I just thought they might want to see how things were going.
You want to see county? Buy a season ticket. Now get lost, and don't come back. We've got 24/7 security, and the whole area is covered with CCTV. You come anywhere near here again, and we'll know about it. Got it?
Got it.
Go on.
It's in early. There's a pretty clear pair of blue lines.
What do you think?
I think Craig was going to break up with me this morning.
Faye, every relationship has tricky patches.
It's more serious than that.
Would you like me to have a word with Craig?
No, please don't tell anyone. Especially not Craig or my dad. Promise.
Of course.
Thanks. I just need to get my head around the fact that I'm pregnant again.
I hope you've got some champagne in there.
Huh?
Remember you won the election? She's a duly elected member of the council.
Yeah? Sorry, mate. I've been busy. I didn't know. But, hey, well done, babe. That's great news.
Yeah, thanks.
What do you think about our victory party?
Oh, I don't know, Kirk. I just want to get to work on making this a better place to raise our kids.
She even sounds like a politician. Actually, I best get back to work and all. See you later.
See ya. So, how did it go at the site?
There's no way in.
So what do we do now, then?
Well, there's nothing we can do. This is the end. Now, it's only a matter of time we'll find the body and come knocking on the door, So I'm thinking about handing myself in, you know, I might get a reduced sentence.
Oh, Gary, don't. Please don't do that. You never know it. And if these are our last days together, then...
Don't say that.
Councillor Connor, you are a very difficult woman to find.
Well, it's been a very busy morning.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I'm also sure that our readers will be very excited to hear your thoughts on what you hope to achieve now that you've been elected.
Oh, well, like I say, I'm really busy at the moment.
No, you should do it. Do the interview. It's Laura. I need to go and see what she wants, so...
You sure?
Yeah. Nay, listen. Whatever happens, this is good news, yeah? Because you did it. You won the election. And you should be proud of yourself. Because I'm proud of you. I'll see you later.
Okay, you've asked me about my life and work and established I'm estranged from my most recent boyfriend. Now, how about you tell me the real reason you called me?
Look, I want to apologise.
Apologise?
For using you. Instead of facing up to the problems I was having in my marriage.
So you're checking on all your exes?
Well, actually, you're the first.
I'm flattered.
Yeah, I'm going chronologically. Most recent first.
Wow. Not normally the kind of person who admits to these things, but I was upset. I mean, I'm not saying that I fell head over heels in love with you, but couldn't help feeling rejected. Definitely hit my self-esteem.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Well, that might make you feel better, but it doesn't do much for me.
What else can I do?
Just start by buying my lunch, and then maybe I could help you understand how you might be able to treat women better in the future.
Sure. I'll get us some menus.
Well, is that you, Mum? Thought you were out for the afternoon. Thought we were being robbed for a minute.
Not much point grabbing me on home, is there?
Sally!
Oh, Tim! Oh, I rushed back. Come on, tell me. What did he say?
What did you say?
The cardiologist, did he give you the green light? Are we all cleared for takeoff? Oh, no, was it bad news? Just tell me.
It's tomorrow.
Well, you said it was today.
No, it's tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, I rushed back.
Yeah, I feel great, though.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, like really, really, really great.
Oh, great.
And it's only 24 hours, isn't it? It's only a day. I got a text from Mum saying she was going to be out all afternoon, so we've got the house to ourselves, my little cupcake.
Oh, Tim.
Yeah, it's like we've been forced together. It's like the stars have been aligned and we've got to seize the moment. I've dreamt about you every night, you know. Soft, focused, adult dreams. Really vivid.
Oh, yeah, me too. We have to think about your heart.
Well, it's like I've been in prison and I've suddenly been set free.
Yeah, but you've not been officially released yet by the governor, have you?
Oh,
You've
come
got
on.
one more day.
Oh, come on, I can't wait.
Oh, Tim, do you know, I would love nothing more than to run upstairs and rip your clothes off and rip my clothes off.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Except
Oh, please don't say except.
we're under doctor's orders.
I'm under Star's orders.
Maybe a cold shower.
Come on, Sal, please.
Well, the longer we wait, the better it'll be.
The longer we wait, the quicker it'll be.
Oh, patience, Timothy. I promise you tomorrow will be a special day.
Got your text. What's up?
I had a very interesting conversation earlier
Right.
with my private investigator.
Look, do you not listen to your daughter? Come on, she wants nothing to do with the dad or his money, so can you not just let it go?
How come you care so much, Gary?
Because I don't want to see you wasting your time.
Been so brilliant with our Kelly.
Oh, she's a good kid.
Is that the only reason? Maybe there's a bit of guilt thrown in there and all, yeah?
I'm going.
You see, the detective says that no one's heard from Rick in nearly 3 years. There's no financial trail, and you know what? Oh, there's no way that he could have left the country.
Yeah, well, he's a clever guy, isn't he? I mean, come on, Laura, think about it. If he don't want to be found, he's not going to be, is he?
Do you know what? That's exactly what I said, Gary. Only this bloke, well, he knows all about the police investigation. And they think he's dead.
Really?
Yeah, really. And they think you did it.
Promise me you won't tell anyone.
I promise. Talk to Craig.
I will.
Look after yourself. And call me if you need anything.
I will. Thanks.
Emma, just off.
You okay? I've had better days.
Look, I'm sure he didn't mean to upset you. It's always better to clear the air. It's not good to let these feelings and resentments fester.
What are you talking about?
Has Craig not told you how he feels?
No. How does he feel?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Never mind, sorry. What's Craig said? How does he feel?
Well, it's just, since he resigned from the police, he feels a bit like he resents you for having to give up his job.
You were the last person who had contact with Rick. You were the last person to be involved in any financial dealings with him.
It was a long time ago.
Not that long.
I don't know, maybe I got my dates wrong.
You know what? Maybe you know a lot more than you're telling me. So come on then, I'm waiting.
There's nothing there. All right, there's no Rick, there's no money.
Do you know more?
No, I don't.
Because the police think that you do. I mean, maybe I should tell them everything that I know. You know, maybe they can get a lot more out of you than I
No,
can.
because they have nothing. All right, and you have nothing. So why are you wasting your time?
Because it was for Howard Kelly! And you know what? Now it's for me because I want to know what happened to Rick! I might not have much time left, but I'm going to use every second of it trying to get it out of you. Oh. I can see it in your eyes. You know what happened? Oh, come on, Gary, I'm a dying woman. Don't I at least deserve to know the truth? I might have hated his guts, but he was my husband once and he was Howard Kelly's
Yeah, I know,
dad.
I know.
So just tell me.
All right. All right. You want the truth? Yeah. I killed him. You gonna say something?
There's no words. Twisted. Evil. Sick. They don't even come close.
Yeah, well, you don't know what it was like. In that moment, what he was capable of.
Of course I knew. He was my husband. I knew him better than anyone else alive. And yet, you know, it was always going to end up like that for him. Because that was the life that he chose. But he wanted better for Howard Kelly, and so do I.
And so do I.
Don't you even go there. I asked you to be a guardian because I thought that I could count on you, and Howard Kelly could too. But you know what? It turns out that you know better than a father were. You're worse.
That's not true.
Of course it is. She loved her dad. You know, the man that you killed. And you knew it. But it still didn't stop you worming your way into her life. You know, allowing her to come to rely on you. How could you?
Because I wanted to make things right. Not right, but better. Easier for her.
Don't give me that. You know, maybe you wanted to ease what passes as your conscience, just maybe.
It's not true. Look, I thought that I could undo some of the damage you'd done. Give some desperate people a break for once.
Oh, the loan shark with a heart. Come off it. You killed Rick for his money. And all the while you were chucking all these crumbs off the table to his daughter just to make yourself feel better about it.
I wanted to help. I did.
Yeah, well, she can live without that kind of help, and so can I. And if it's the last thing that I do, and you know what it might be, I'm going to make sure that you can't do her any more harm.
It's not as bad as it sounds. He thinks I've ruined his life. He couldn't get much worse. Not until he dumps me, anyway. He won't. Look, I've just got the wrong end of the stick. Look, he might. I don't know, do I? Not until I've spoke to him, assuming he bothers talking to me. Now, after you, there's his mum, there's Kirk, there's Peanut the dog to go to before he gets to his girlfriend, obviously. He doesn't want to lose you. I know that for a fact.
How does anyone know what he wants? He says one thing and he thinks the opposite. I need to know if I've got a future with him. I need to know now.
No, it must be a shock.
A shock? A shock is a big gas bill out the blue or county winning away. But this still won't come as much of a surprise to the police.
You gonna tell them then?
Yeah. Unless you're planning to go the old hog and do the same for me and all.
No, I'm glad it's over, if anything. Not after sympathy. I'd still like to know what happened, though.
What? Oh, you killed the man that I used to love? Yeah, save that one for the coppers.
Self-defense.
Oh, him or you. Isn't it always?
Not this time. It was him or Sarah. And Bethany. And Harry. And he wasn't just going to kill me, he was going to kill my girlfriend and her children. I mean, what was I supposed to do, eh? And Rick didn't do idle threats, you know that.
Which is why you don't get mixed up with people like him in the
that
first
ship had
place.
sailed. I had to protect my family.
Yeah, well, it's no excuse for lying to our Kelly.
I know it's
and getting
not.
her hopes up about her father. And all the while you're ingratiating yourself when his blood's still on your hands.
I know, and I couldn't change what I'd done. But I just thought if I could keep up the payments in his name, that it'd somehow, I don't know, it'd minimise the harm.
Yeah, make it look like he was still alive.
Maybe, yeah. And I despised myself for it, I did. And I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't see any other way out of it.
Just the bill then, please, mate. Thank you.
Ooh, that's gonna make your eyes water. Never had fillet steak for lunch. Oh, must be comfort eating after seeing you again.
Let me top you up. Ah, dead soldier. That went quick.
Just be glad it didn't go to waste. Not at 45 quid a bottle.
You chose well. Worth every penny.
It is when somebody else is paying. Of course, I don't remember you pushing the boat out like this when we went out.
It wasn't my finest hour.
Nearer to 20 minutes, as I recall. And that was with the cup of tea afterwards, which I always made.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm embarrassed by my behaviour.
Yeah. So you should be.
Look, I've done this to too many people. I've broken too many hearts.
You think you broke my heart? As if.
What?
Oh, I met some proper big heads in my time, but you, different league, mate.
But I thought that,
What, that I've been crying myself to sleep every night? No fear. Hadn't given you a second thought.
So why did you agree to lunch?
Nothing better to do, to be honest. But I am glad that I came. Because I learned something today.
Yeah?
Yeah. Turns out that there is such a thing as a free lunch after all. See you around, loser.
You wouldn't think something that was over that quick could fill so many nightmares. I can still see his face. But I had to do it.
I get it, you know, you were thinking of your family. But that's what I've got to do now. Rick needs to be declared dead so that our Kelly can inherit his cash, and that means going to the police.
I know. She's all that matters now. And had I kept my promise, you know, I would have looked after her.
Maybe you would have. I just wish things could have been different.
You and me both. Well, this is the best way to safeguard a future, especially now.
Now?
The body's gonna come up. Anytime.
How do you know?
Because, my luck finally ran out. Yeah, I had to move the body a while back. So I chose somewhere I thought was safe, but turns out it's smack in the middle of the new county training complex at the old brickworks. Builders have already broken ground. So it's only a matter of time.
I see.
So there's no point prolonging the agony. I think the sooner that Kelly gets a fresh start, the better, wherever that might be.
I can't see any good out come forward, to be honest. Oh, she's still a kid with no one to look out for her.
Yeah, she's got a decent head on her shoulders.
Yeah, but where's it going to be when she finds out what you've done? It's just all a mess.
It is. And I'm sorry. Look, I know I've not got any right to ask for anything, but before you go to the police, can I speak to Maria? Please. Just to warn her, you know. She's done nothing wrong. She doesn't know about any of this. So.
Fair enough, yeah. You go.
Jeez.
Sex bomb?
Yeah, sex bomb. If you can hear out ticking, it's me.
Yeah, well, it's your ticker I'm worried about. What you doing?
I'm primed and I'm counting down.
Well, then I'm going to call bomb disposal because you're not allowed to go off till tomorrow. We agreed.
Tomorrow already in Australia.
Yeah, well, we're not in Australia.
Well, we could pretend. We could find that tea tray with that picture of Sydney Opera House on it and prop it up on mantelpiece. I can't wait to go down under.
Oh, what time is it in Australia?
About 1 in the morning. You'd be on your list of odd jobs by now.
Odd jobs?
Here's your pillow talk, innit? Will you do this? Will you do that? Will you clean that and take other tip?
I don't do that, do
You
I?
do, every time. But that's all right. Because never will a requested jet wash the patio have sounded sweeter.
Well, we've only got a few hours, but we do need to see what the doctor says.
Well, can't you give me the once-over? Because I guarantee you make me feel a lot better than he does. G'day, mate. Welcome to Sydney.
You've heard it called that before. Oh, my giddy aunt, what have I walked in on? Don't turn round. I think someone's thrown a shrimp on the Barbie down under.
Huh?
What?
This is where you hide him.
I wasn't hiding, I was just...
Boozing on your own at lunchtime.
Look, I'm really... There is something that I need to...
Emma told me. She didn't mean to, but it's probably best that she did.
Oh, what did she say?
That you hate me for making you give up your job.
Well, it's not the way it sounded. Look, I'll be honest with you. I was feeling a bit resentful. You know, I loved being a copper. For the first time in my life, I didn't feel completely useless. Me, Craig at Tinker, could make a real difference.
But you've made a real difference in my life. I'm sorry.
I know you are. That's what's made it so difficult. Trying so hard to manage the way that I felt.
Bottling it up, you mean? You shouldn't have done. Good or bad, you can tell me anything. I certainly feel like that about you. I bet you wish I didn't.
No. I wouldn't want you going through any of this without me.
I don't deserve you. And I wouldn't blame you one bit if you thought that was more trouble than I'm worth and walked away. Regardless of...
Regardless of what?
Something's happened.
You've not run someone else over.
No. I'm having our baby.
Do you mind if I come join you?
Yeah, I'm not much company, but...
Well, I'll take my chances. It must be tough with what's going on with your mum, eh?
Yeah. I mean, yeah and no. Like, I'd do anything to change what was happening, but... I've just never felt closer to her. Do you know what I mean? Like, even when she's been boozing and doing my head in, it's just... I wish we hadn't have waited to get along, now that a clock's ticking.
Well, at least you've had this time with her, eh?
Yeah, thanks to Gary and Maria, I don't know what I'd do without them two. Don't know why they bother with someone like me.
Well, it's because you're worth bothering with. Stop putting yourself down.
I guess it's just nice, you know, to know that there's really good people out there. I've just met so many bad ones that I've just felt like my life hasn't been worth living, but, you know, with, like, Gary and Maria, just gives me a bit of hope. You know, that maybe I do have a future after all.
I'll respect your decision.
No, there is no decision to be made. I want you, and I want our baby.
But I thought you...
Well, you thought wrong, okay? Because I love you. And I have done for a very long time. And yeah, stuff might have happened that I regret, but I never once regretted me and you.
But I cost you your career.
No, that was my doing. And I am a big lad, and I've got to own it.
Do you think you could be happy with me?
I could only be happy with you. And I've been thinking, maybe I don't have to give up on being a copper. I'm only on garden leave, so I could just withdraw my resignation.
Do you think you'd be able to cope? It was really stressing you out.
It's because I was running away from what I'd done. I've come to terms with it a bit now. Doing good, it's not always black and white. Leave taking the job on or give me the opportunity to make some amends. And if we're gonna have a baby to support, it's a chance I'll have to take.
I was having a private moment with me missus.
And it wouldn't have gone any further. Didn't look that way to me. Well, just because you're on the runway don't mean to say you have to take off. From where I was standing, chocks were most definitely away. Look, you just have to wait till tomorrow.
It's tomorrow in a matter of hours. I've just been looking on my phone. They're practically having the breakfast in Fiji.
Does she look like she's wearing a grass skirt? I don't think you're allowed to say things like that. It's an unhealthy cultural stereotype. Oh, really? Well, the fact is, you're playing with fire and you need your vitals checking.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Oh, don't be so juvenile. You know, 0.2 out of every 100,000 men dies when they're being intimate. Is that true?
It must be. She's seen it on the internet. Have you got somewhere to go, Mum?
Fine. I've said my piece. My conscience is clear.
Right, let's get back to Fiji and find a palm tree and release a few coconuts.
You know, falling coconuts is no laughing matter. Folk die like that. 150 people a year, they say.
Oh, come on. You were well up for it earlier.
Well, tomorrow will come soon enough, and it'll be all the better for the anticipation.
Has anybody ever died of anticipation? Because I think I might.
I wish things had been different that day. But you know what? Given the same choice, I'd do it again. I would. I'm just sorry he's come back to bite us.
I just can't believe that you've told her. After all these months and all the lengths you've gone to hide it.
Yeah, well, it was better coming from me. Than her working it out herself. I mean, she was halfway there anyway.
Is she gonna go to the police?
Well, what else would she do?
Did you not stop to think for 1 second what this means? For us and for Liam?
No, of course I did. And I've tried everything. Yeah. But they're gonna find the body. And the knock on the door would have come anyway. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you don't deserve any of this. But I'm going to tell him that you don't know anything, all right? I know you don't need that sort of publicity. You've just been elected.
Shut up, Gary. Don't give a stuff about any of that. All I care about is you and us and our family. Is there nothing we can do now? No.
One way or another, it's finally over.
I should give my gran a call. She'll have been on pins all afternoon.
You don't think that she will have told anyone, do you?
I told her not to. I thought you should be the first to know.
Oh, that's good. I just think we should keep it to ourselves for now.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that we can't enjoy it, though. Just goes to show. Not all secrets are bad secrets.
Makes a change for me. All right. Is this a good time or should I do one?
No, this is a great time. Never better, in fact.
All right. We've sorted things out. Oh, I'm so relieved to hear that. I felt dead guilty after what happened. You did us a favour, to be honest. We're better than ever. Oh, I feel like a gooseberry already. Well, luckily for you, my mates asked me for Prosecco and pizza, so I won't hang around and cramp his style. I'll give him a call now.
Him?
Him? No, not him. As in them. I'll give him a call now. Him. I should be so lucky. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Do you want a drink? I think the condemned man deserves one final booze up, don't you?
You're not going to see the chair, Gary.
No. Let's face it, my life might as well be over.
Hey, where have you been? I've been looking all over.
Why, what's happened?
The awards panel went really well. They were proper nice, and I thought I was bound to mess it up, but I didn't. I didn't show you up or anything.
Of course you didn't.
I can't wait to tell my mum. Have you finished?
I was going to have one last drink, actually.
Oh, no, I've one at the flat. It'll be good to celebrate with my mum. It'll be nice to cheer her up with some good news for a change. What's up? Is everything all right? Is my mum okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. Cal, we need to talk to you.
What about?
No, here, lovely. Let's go on.
How much?
135 quid with a tip.
Oh, she saw you coming, didn't she?
Yeah, I never felt so humiliated.
Oh, well, you weren't there to feel good about yourself, so, you know, mission accomplished, I'd say.
Yeah, well, I can't give up after one lunch, can I?
Oh, no, there'll be plenty of lunches with me.
Okay. The only woman that I'll wine and dine will be you.
Oh, well, I should think so. I think you're a one-woman man from now on. Look, the past is done. Just learn from your mistakes. Promise you'll do better. Move on.
Okay, message understood. Now, how about we go home and make up properly?
Home.
Is that another right suggestion?
Well, depends. Do they do fillet steak and 45-pound bottles of wine at home?
Would you like to go to the bistro?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Well, why can't you just tell me now?
We'll be home in 2 minutes, all right?
Well, what is it? Do you know what I mean? You're scaring me a little bit here. Mom! Hey, get your hands off her. She's ill. Leave it, love. It's fine. How's it fine? Hey, where are you taking her? Where's she going?
We've arrested your mother on suspicion of the murder of Rick Nealon.
What?
Taking her down to the station for questioning. You'll be kept informed.
Is this some sort of joke? Mum telling they're making a mistake.
I'm so sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it for your sake. I'm so sorry.
No,
I love you.
Step into a world of crime on BritBox with Death in Paradise, Spy City and New Blood, all streaming now. Stars from the world of music come together for an unmissable night of entertainment and fundraising for an important cause. Concert for Ukraine is Tuesday night at 8. But next tonight on ITV, it's Grantchester.